Pass to Boozer. We are starting to approach the halfway point of the season, DB, but the excitement has not diminished around here.
It has not in any way, shape, or form. This season has been thrilling to watch. To me, it feels like the league as a whole. Stepped up a level. Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Fultz looking around. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Pass to Boozer. Excellent defense there from Smith. Gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And here's James outside. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Now here's Boozer. He's got 13. Pass to Smith. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. There's the three. Shots good by Boozer. Boozer's got 16.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Fultz with the ball. Pass to Bull. Over Moody. Bull can't hit. Warriors leading by 3. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Fultz. Porter against James. Here's Boozer. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Boozer's got 19 points.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Smith outside. Bull, a screen on Boozer to the inside. Bull, that's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors... 5 on the floor. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's Green, and Bull pulls it down.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Driving to the basket. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Fultz kicks to Smith. And here's James outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Pass to Bull. Smith for 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Sochan. Off target with his three. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
To stop the run, and the last second attempt does not go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Connects from three-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Green, the pass to Sochan. Here's Hendricks. Back to Green. Now, Sochan. 11-point game his last outing. No good on the three. Wesley against Wiggins. Pass to Wesley. Now here's Harper. And here is Wesley. Scoreless thus far. Launches it. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Off target at the rim. Gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall, and that one is good.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Basket counts. Wiggins has got his first basket of the night.
And what I like about Sochan is that he does a little bit of everything, including passing the rock.
To the middle. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Podziemski, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more, and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here's Hendricks, still without a basket. Offline with his three. Here's Wesley. And he drops it in from the low post.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Bates. Drills it from outside. Bates has got his second basket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Releases from 15. Misses off the left iron. Gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And good that time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Covered by Wesley. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Hendricks. Inside. Right side, Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that... something great the league needs to clean up.
It's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. First free throw is good.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
Gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. To the wing right side. And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the triple. Harper's got 6.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time. To react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Boozer. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Green against Harper. Shoots from the right block, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Outside Boozer. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Guarded by Porzingis. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Warriors trail by 17. Outside Boozer. No good with the triple.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Bates, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Left side Boozer. Back to Podziemski. Shoots over Wesley. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Back to you, Kevin.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Stolen by Boozer. And that one drops for him. Boozer's got 23. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
Here's Wesley. Shoots over Podziemski. Pass to Harper. And the 3 ball is good. Harper's got 14 points for the game.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Green finds Moody. Outside Boozer. This one for 3. That shot misses. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Bates, no good. Warriors trail by 21. Shot on the wing. And it's Boozer again missing. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bates. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Count it, good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Wesley. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Porter's checked in for Draymond Green.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Warriors shooting in the second quarter around 42%. And a wide open look for Porter. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Fultz the pass to Bates. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And so it's Golden State with it. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Boozer. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. And again, it's the Warriors missing. So well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here's Boozer. He's got 23. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. Out to the right wing. Harper kicks to Bull. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Bull's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Fultz. The Warriors making the shot. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he drives in. Porter with the steal. Boozer fires, connects on the 17-footer. Boozer's got 25 points in the game.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest. That is more than enough of us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Boozer. Then it's Porter. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State. Outside Boozer for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He's defended by Podziemski. From deep, James. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Takes the 13-footer, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 8th rebound here tonight. James finds Smith, and Smith with the stop.